What's going on, everybody? Zach Conway here, back again with another review. That's right. We're going to be talking about Five Nights at Freddy's FNAF 2. That's right. We're in it. We're with everybody. We're with all of the people and all of the animatronics, and we're back in the world of Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I was a fan-ish of the games when I was in... So, these games came out when I was, in elementary school and high school. I essentially grew up in around the time that these games were coming out. So, obviously, I know what Five Nights at Freddy's is. I don't live under a rock. I didn't play the games because I personally don't think playing a game in which the whole fucking point is to get a jump scare... There's no, I don't know, if you, obviously people find enjoyment in them, because otherwise there wouldn't be a film, but I don't know. But, so, 2 years ago, they released a feature based on the games, and it was one of the worst films I had seen that year, and here we are 2 years later, and boy doesn't time come for us all. Oh man, this sucks. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is directed by Tommy? I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. And stars Josh Hutcherson and a couple other people. And Matthew Lillard as well, McKenna Grace, a couple other people. And who were in the first one as well. The returning characters from the first are Vanessa and Abby, who is the sister of Mike from the first one. This is going to be an all-timer. I can't believe I'm yelling about this movie online. But this, okay. So, listen. I'm all for the concept of making a horror movie for kids, right? Let the kids get scared. Right? Let's do that. Make a PG-13 horror movie that's, genuinely scary for the kids to go see. But, man, this is just fucking bad. I don't know how this got past any sort of, I don't know what's in the water over at Blumhouse that was yeah, we're only gonna make half a movie. Literally, this feels like half a movie. And then when it ends, it's oh yeah, come back next time. And it's fuck you. Because, this is just, fuck. Maybe I'm just not the audience for this film. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? Maybe I'm not. I feel like I wasn't, because I was one of the oldest people in the screening I went to, where there was more this is the most children I have, there wasn't even this many kids at Wicked, and not teenagers, but kids, 5-year-old children were in the theater for this movie. And I don't know, maybe that's something on I don't know. This is just, oh, fuck. And it made, I don't have the exact number in front of me, but I know this movie made a lot of money over the weekend, so I know that we will end up getting the third film, which, listen, so my main problem with this movie, and maybe this is me, is I was expecting, Matthew Lillard to become Springtrap and absolutely cook in the second one. And by the way, full spoilers for FNAF 2 if you give a fuck. That doesn't happen in this movie, and Matthew Lillard only shows up for 5 minutes, and the true villain of this movie is a weird mannequin puppet thing, which I'm sure not mannequin, the marionette, sorry. I didn't want to screw that up and get yelled at by the FNAF fans. And the marionette is just an excuse for the director to shake the camera around and make some loud noises and pretend like they're jump scares to scare kids. Like I said at the top of this review, make a horror movie for kids. Just make it good. Like Dust Bunny, the Brian Fuller movie, that looks like a horror movie for kids, and it looks good. That'll probably be a lot better than this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy that Josh Hutcherson and everybody involved got a paycheck. I don't really have anything else positive to say about this one. They have fucking Megan Fox voicing one of the animatronics in this, and like every time, like what are we? This is the most like we're living in a simulation movie I've ever seen. Because like everything that happened, I was like my face palmed harder into my hand the more the film went on. And then, like I said, the film has the balls to be like, well, you know what? We're not even going to end our story here. Come back for the next one to see the real end of the story. They end this movie on a cliffhanger that is like one of the... It just ends. And you're like, what? That was it? And then, like, fuck, man, I don't know. This is just not, there's bad stuff going on in Hollywood. And I saw this movie the same day fucking Warner Brothers announced they were being bought by Netflix. So you can only imagine I'm like, you know what? I'll cheer myself up by going to the movie theater. And then I saw this shit. And it's like, I don't know. These are the type of movies that need to go to Netflix, dude. I don't know. I hope that the third movie is better than this, because I do think the concept of Five Nights at Freddy's is good in concept. But just, like, the fact that you have these, like it looks like a fucking direct-TV movie. And it's like, I'm just, oh man, I'm not, I don't hold hope, but I will probably be there for the third film when it comes. I say if, it's more of a when. This movie made almost $100 million in one weekend, so I feel like the third one is an inevitability at this point. But at the same time, I'd rather watch this again than The Black Phone 2. So take that as you will. I'm going to give this movie 1.5 stars on my rating scale. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you liked listening to me yell about Freddy Fazbear and his wonderful pals, congratulations, you survived 5 nights at Zach's. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next review. Toodles!